So Visit Baton Rouge is a phenomenal organization that really serves the purpose of inviting people to our great city. Jill Kidder is the Chief Executive Officer of Visit Baton Rouge. And, you know, since you've been in the job, we've had a chance to talk a lot. You know, when Paul Arrigo was downtown and moving around, he was always, he was a Netflix series. Let's just call it what it is. But I think coming into here, first of all, why were you interested in the top job at Visit?
Well, this is my home.
Right.
I went to LSU.
Right.
I just love Baton Rouge, and I'm so proud of it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so much to offer. We are kind of the melting pot
Right.
of all of Louisiana,
Right.
so we get to share it all.
Yeah.
So that's what's exciting to me.
I love bragging on the city, and I don't think
me
we
too.
do that enough. Charles Masters and I were talking about this a few weeks ago. He was here, and when outsiders come in, they love the culture, they love the people, they love the food, they love the excitement about community. Why don't we talk more about that here?
Well, you know, Clay, if I could share our city through the eyes of our visitor, everybody, their eyes would be wide open.
Right.
Because it is such a different look.
Right.
And I think we just see all the negative, and we don't get to really see the positive as much, and we don't talk about the positive, and that's what we've got to do more of.
I want to do more of that here, and you know, that's one of the things that I admire about a Dallas or a Houston or an Atlanta, some of these cities, a Charlotte. They sing their song.
They do.
And
From
I
the
think we
same
have to do
page
that.
in
From
the
the
song.
same, and what is one thing we can do to achieve that among all of the stakeholders here, to take a moment to talk about the multitude of things that are really good about our community?
Well, I would say go and visit some locations. Really be a visitor in your own backyard, because once you do that, you're going to see all the positive things that our visitors see, and you'll be able to share those. And you know, the greatest impact we can have is inviting friends and family to our city and to enjoy it and to re-experience it. We have a fabulous culinary explosion going on in our community right now. We have great museum assets. We've got the university and all of the sports and certainly Southern and LSU.
Right.
And so I think that if we just experienced it from a visitor's perspective, there'd be a difference.
Look, whenever I'm away, I love getting back here. I mean, I'm addicted to this city and this region. Let's talk a little bit about some of the gains that you guys have achieved over the last couple of years at Visit Baton Rouge.
Yeah, some big things have happened, especially in 2023, and a lot of it revolves around our sports, community. And I think that it is such a growing part of what we are marketing from Visit Baton Rouge's perspective. We had a huge tournament with the USU Soccer Southern Regionals in June. Brought in about 240 plus teams from across 11 states.
Wow.
I mean, we had people staying as far away as Hammond. We just didn't have enough rooms for them. And so they were here over an 11-day period. That economic impact to our community was $24 million.
Fantastic.
And you know, that money just turns over, and it's money we don't have to spend on taxes ourselves that our visitors are bringing in and leaving behind.
You know, I remember when Paul Arrigo was here, there was all the conversation about the hotel motel tax, and he did such a great job of explaining to people who live here that really isn't something you have to deal with if you're a resident. When you go to cities, it is something you do, and it has an internal benefit to all the things our community can achieve. Let's drill in on downtown Baton Rouge and all of, I mean, in the last 20 years, it doesn't even look like the same place.
Not at all. And I think that there are several new hotels down there. Certainly what Mike Wampole has done with the Watermark is just so impressive. I think our next step is really taking a look at the riverfront again. What is it that we can do in order to improve our riverfront and also our convention center?
I see that the USS Kidd is going to be leaving to go get some repairs. That's in March?
I think so. I think that's when they.
I'm going down. I want to watch that.
Yeah.
I want to watch it move. It's
I
been
know.
stationary for so long. As we look at 2024 in the last minute or so we have left, what are some things people should expect or be excited about that are going to be happening in Baton Rouge?
Well, again, we go back to sports. We have all these tournaments returning, but we also have the Savannah Bananas that are coming that have created a huge
What is
buzz
that?
in our community. Well, if you know the Harlem Globetrotters,
Yeah.
they are the baseball. The Harlem Globetrotters of baseball,
All right,
really, is
okay.
what they are. And 142,000 people signed up for the lottery to get these tickets.
Listen.
And we only have 30,000 plus tickets to sell. And we felt so bad that so many people wanted to go. But it's excitement.
I got 30 seconds. If you were going to recommend, without saying the name of a place, the kind of food someone should investigate if they come to Baton Rouge, what would you recommend?
Italian, Greek, and Lebanese. I just could go down the list.
All right,
So-
quickly, people can go to visitbatonrouge.com to learn about
Please.
some of the things happening in our community. Visit batonrouge.com, and anytime y'all have something happening, come back and talk to me.
Oh, I will. Thanks so much, Clay.
All right, so unfortunately, it's come to that time of the show where we have to talk with Gordy Rush. I don't know. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Happy New Year. Back in just a moment.